Hi, my name is Jury Love. My website is jurylove.com, Juri love love.com. Today I want to talk about a side hustle that I'm doing called Instacart. I know a lot of people has heard of it, used it, or are the Instacart shoppers. So I just want to shout out to my friends Annette and Balaj for teaching me how to do Instacart, and especially Balaj while out in the field, and then questions like he always um, teaches me like how to solve the problem. So, anyways, Instacart is pretty easy to apply. You just download Instacart, um, like Instagram, Instacart, CART app, and you just put your information, driver's license, and then agree to do background check, and it's pretty easy. I have Uber, I have DoorDash, I have Lyft, all the apps, but I would say Instacart application process was pretty easy. And they would send you a card, like a debit card, credit card, to purchase for the shopping. So you go to grocery store, um, our different retail stores, and then do shopping for people and then deliver. So after you apply on your phone, it took about like maybe a week to get the card. So this is the card that I received, Instacart card. It's like a just like a credit card. So when you go to the grocery store or store that you accept to do the batch is like order, then you just like swipe it just like regular credit card. Some stores like Costco has like a pin code that you have to put, and so anyways, so far I've done maybe 10, not so many, but it's been kind of difficult, especially Wegmans. Like it's just so many people waiting in line, and there's a line for regular people and then Instacart shoppers. But even for the Instacart shopper, there's like a long line. So I'm like, oh no way, I can't wait. Um, Another thing is when you see the batches, you the good thing is so I do Uber and then DoorDash and Lyft, and sometimes you just don't know where you end up going to. DoorDash kind of shows at the beginning about estimate time, and Uber does too, but you just absolutely don't know like exactly where you're going to. But for Instacart, you know exactly where the store is, where the drop off is, where the delivery is, and sometimes if it's two batches, it shows from this store to this person to this person, and then total mileage and stuff. So you can assess which one you would like to take. So that's a good thing. And also, even if you're at home and if you see a store close by, you can basically go click and accept the shopping, and even if you're not at the store you can already accept it because a lot of Instacart shopper are like kind of competitive, and then by the time you spend maybe 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to go to the store, other shopper may take that batch. So if you see a good deal, definitely accept it even if you're at home, and then you can take time to go to the store, and then once you arrive at the store you can start swipe and then start shopping, and then it'll show the items to scan. So my personal experience, so yesterday I did two Instacart batches. So one was Petco. I love going to Petco. It's not big store, and I actually did two Petco. One was two batches. One was for cat and a dog, and then I got cat food and litter thing, and then for dog I got some good dog shampoo, and then like treats. And the other day I got a bunch of cat foods, and then I did the cat toy. But you can always communicate with the customer who ordered, and then if you can't find the item you can always call them, text them, take a picture of the item that you couldn't find but the substitute. And so it's been helpful. Also, before you check out you can review the items and you can call the customer. And I had a case think it was a Stop and Shop, and then I got a bunch of snacks that I couldn't find that was on the list. So I found some substitute, and an app shows you some substitute items that you can scan. But then when I called the customer, she didn't want any of those substituted snacks, so I returned them. So that sometimes happens, and like one time, sometimes like I scan items that's like maybe I wasn't paying attention with tuna in water or oil, and it just like shows that was a wrong item. Or like sometimes I scanned, I thought it was orange but it was a grapefruit. Oh, but it tells you, like app tells you that's the wrong item, so you don't have to worry. But anyways, so my experience has been pretty positive. My friend said he's gotten really good tip, but I gotten okay tips so far. I had customer who had, it's like an estimated tip is included, you can see, but then on top of estimated tip, some customer will tip it on top. I had a case that estimate tip was like $3, but he lowered it to $2.96. I don't know why, but you know, people are different. The other day I went to Costco, and then Petco as well, but they have their membership, so you can scan the membership before you start to check out. It's on the app, it shows. And then also I got, so the other day I had 4 items like strawberries and cheese, and like, sometimes like, when you don't know where it is, you can always ask staff. Like Petco staffs are really friendly. It's been very awesome. Like I always ask store staff, and if you can't see the store staff, sometimes I find like fellow Instacart shoppers, and then I ask them some questions. So to really use your time wisely, like, if you don't find it, just like really ask, like where it is. So, and when you deliver, you either the app tells you to take photo of the delivery, or like in person. So it's been pretty easy. So if the only thing is when you drop the item, it might be like a little bit suburb, and then you can't find maybe another batches because there's not so much stores. Maybe you can come back to the area where there might be a lot of batches. But I try to avoid the batches that's more than 10 items, but most likely the batches are 20 to 30. But sometimes like I got 4 items batch, and sometimes like 6 items. But then unit is different. Maybe like it was like 24 waters, but that counts as one item, but 24 units. So sometimes things, I think the cat little thing was like 25 pounds, but I'm okay. Like I have some muscle, so I can handle it. But anyways, it's been good experience, and it's been pretty easy, but it's just to find the good much of the batches kind of tough, because I try to avoid the items like 30 to 50 items. I don't think I can find all of them. Maybe I can, but it takes a long time. I've done 24, and that was a lot of work. And then vegetables are kind of hard. Sometimes you measure the scale, the vegetables, and then maybe pounds or whatever. And then the app sometimes says, oh, that's too much or something. So, anyways, one time I had a potatoes. The customer ordered, but that potato looked really bad. So I told the customer, this potato looks really bad. So I texted her and then told her that I think this potato looks better. So she appreciated it. So kind of use your sense and see, like, obviously, like, if the items looks like not good, then maybe don't buy it. Like, just like you are shopping for yourself. So I think that's been kind of my experience with the Instacart. But I do Uber Eats and DoorDash, and then sometimes if you can't find the batch, I usually turn the app. So I have like 2 3 apps open, and then just see which one that I can get some side hustle. So hopefully this video is helpful. I don't know which area that you are in, but I think Instacart is getting popular, and if you have time and if you're patient, definitely it's a good side hustle and the people do appreciate it. I had a customer text me, "You're my hero today for getting the cat food." I'm like, that's not a big deal for me, but this is pandemic, during the pandemic, so I think people appreciate it, but I really don't mind. So especially after the pandemic's over, I think it's easier to shop. I'm sure it's not gonna be just crazy lines to go get into the grocery stores. So that's my video about Instacart. Hopefully this is has been kind of helpful, and if you're interested in being an Instacart shopper, oh, and park close to the shopping cart return area, and that will save your time.